Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is John Paul Ryan. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today, I want to do a little bit of an aftermath video on Mundane Matt. And the thing is, I learned a lesson from Mundane Matt and from James Gunn. Real quick, if you don't know who Mundane Matt is, because some people actually don't, believe it or not. He is a YouTuber who got caught flagging people's videos, which means once you flag it, they might get a community strike or it's going to be bad news. James Gunn is a director who worked for Marvel, who got fired and now recently rehired by DC. Okay, now let me get to my point and the lesson I learned. So, if anybody here remembers when Matt Mundane first got caught flagging people's videos, thousands of videos hit the net saying, Matt Mundane committed suicide, Matt Mundane's career is over, how Matt Mundane ruined his career. And yeah, I admit I was one of the people thinking too, yeah man, this guy is done, and you're thinking he's going to delete his channel, you're thinking his subs are going to pretty much drop down to zero, it's going to be a complete disaster. But the thing is, Matt's just still going. I mean, his channel did take some damage, but what happened wasn't enough to ruin him or destroy his YouTube career like everybody predicted. He had 150,000 subscribers when everything went down and he got caught. Now he's got 144,000. When he got caught, his videos had thousands of downvotes, about 1.5, 2K downvotes. Now they have quite a lot, but it's getting even now. It's getting to where the likes and dislikes are about even. Because what's happening is some people who hate him and remember what he did are still stopping by to give him dislikes, but they're getting fewer and fewer and people don't care anymore. Matt still has patrons, so I'm going to have to assume he lost a bunch of patrons too. However, the ones that are there now are probably going to stay. At this point, they would have been gone by now. I mentioned James Gunn. So the reason I mentioned James Gunn is because, well, when James Gunn got fired, everyone was like, he's gone, you know, James Gunn is done, that's it, he's never working again. And what happened? He got rehired by DC, and looks like that's it. He's going to be back in the movie industry, pushing forward, and people will forget. And another important thing to remember is, especially with Matt Mundane, Matt Mundane, you know, Jarbo, whatever you want to call him, people don't know who he is. Just random people who are surfing YouTube just to subscribe to some videos don't know who he is. So they'll probably see his channel and be like, why the hell does this guy have so many downvotes? I kind of like him. And they'll probably subscribe and just like his videos until the whole thing blows over. So yeah, like I said, I mentioned James Gunn because he made me realize it's pretty hard to ruin yourself these days, and there's only a much smaller amount of people watching what goes on than it seems like in your head. Because in your head it seems like, wow, you know, the internet is just full of Mundane Matt and how he's gone, but it's really just a very, very small circle of people who know the real deal. And of course his subscribers and people that follow YouTube, but if you follow what I'm saying, on the much larger scale, no one knows really. And it's the same thing with James Gunn. I mean, the casual moviegoer probably hardly even knows. How many directors do you think they know? 5, 10, 12, 20? They probably don't even know who James Gunn is, let alone care to find out. They just see the movie and they want to see the next one or not, and they definitely aren't judging by the director whether they want to see the movies or not. Alright, so I think I talked enough. I think you guys get the idea, and my point to take home with this is, next time you see somebody who had their career destroyed or committed suicide or they're never working again, just, you know, let time tell. Because it seems like it's pretty hard to actually ruin yourself, and there's a lot less eyes on you than you think there are, or there's a lot less eyes on people than you think they are. So we also got news that Chuck Wendig, one of the writers for a Star Wars comic or something like that, he got fired. But I'm saying, you know what? I'm thinking about Mundane Matt and James Gunn, and is Wendig gone? Let's see. I bet not. I bet he bounces back and someone hires him or something like that, unfortunately. So, I got a media show on this channel, and I'm just going to ask him, Camp, what do you think of James Gunn and Mundane Matt?
What do I think about Matt Mundane? I'll tell you, Matt Mundane's last video was about trick-or-treating. How in the hell can I shill trick-or-treating? So, Matt Mundane, not thinking about his ass. James Gunn? James Gunn is fun, baby. James Gunn is world-class, motherfucker. He knows exactly what he's talking about. That's why DC wants James Gunn. And you know what else? I don't know about all this James Gunn or this Matt Mundane. All I'm concerned about is Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, she's got the most incredible eyes, the most incredible body. I think I'm gonna even write a few songs about Captain Marvel, and you guys are gonna love that. And she's just so deep down in there. And news about James Gunn, Matt Mundane, meh, whatever. And I mean, who are you to talk about this shit? You're an idiot, you're ugly, you're fat, you're stupid, you're slow. You know what? If it can't be shilled, it's shit. And James Gunn, he could kind of be shilled, but not really, so I'm just gonna give you a big F-U-C-K-Y-O-U, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, that's about what I expected from a shill. So this community is growing little by little. Please consider subscribing here. Click that subscribe button. I do a lot of special thanks, shout outs, things like that, and I will see you next time.